you're a smart girl, right? You probably don't guess on your exams, so you won't be guessing. You will do it. I was like, relax. Like, who are you pushing up on? Who are you getting bugged with? Because it's not me. Hi. Oh god, this is gonna be so funny. My name is Ishiomaquincy. I have to say it like that so y'all can like get it. You got it? Good, because you can remember it. A lot of my friends call me by Ishi. But I kind of wanted to make this video as a get ready with me full scale as we are going out tonight to Palo Santo. It's a new restaurant in Midtown Atlanta that just opened up. I'm really excited to go with my girls. And while we are doing that, we're going to do a bit of a chit chat. The look that I'm going for is kind of a bronzy soft glam. If you're like a normal person, you start with your brows first. So that's what we're going to do first. But I don't care how, like, oh, I do it last because I can at least focus on my base first. I don't care. I don't care. I like to do my brows first because I'm a little bit of a Picasso. So if I ruin something or if I possibly like screw it up, it won't affect me. At least I can like clean it up before I now put everything else on. Because if I now mess up my brows when everything else is on, I can't go back. You know? Either way, let's get on with the topic while I get my brows done so y'all can follow along. I'm using the Fenty brow pencil. I forgot what the name is, but I'll probably put it up here. As far as dating in Atlanta goes, one thing about dating in Atlanta, it is a very funny series of events. It is a hellhole. That's the best way to describe it, a hellhole. I won't go the traditional route and talk about why I'm frustrated with it. I'll try to talk about this in a structured fashion as best as I can, but I am someone who does kind of get off topic a little bit. I can like switch gears a little bit, so if you get lost, don't worry, I'll come back to it. I'll look over all this stuff. But I'll try and make this make sense. One thing that's definitely very tiresome about dating in Atlanta is that there's not many options. All the good ones got snatched up last summer and they kept them. They're hanging on to them. I'm like, damn, y'all don't cheat no more? Well, y'all probably do. Oh, but when y'all do, y'all keep them because you don't want to lose them. It's an actual joke. I'm actually not being serious. Please do not give me your cheater boyfriends. I do not want any parts of that. Dating black men here is very funny because they're either African or they're obviously African American or they're Caribbean. And each single faction brings their own issues. I can only speak to Nigerian men because I am Nigerian. But as far as dating in Atlanta as a Nigerian woman, if you're trying to date a Nigerian man, good luck. I commend every single one of you. I gave up about a year ago. And the reason why I gave up, they play in your face. I graduated college in May. I got my degree from Georgia State University, and there we have a bunch of Nigerians there. We have a lot of like, you know, a lot of space for Nigerian people, and so there's a big community in that northwestern college area for Nigerians. When I was in college and trying to explore myself as a young woman who wanted to date and see men, it didn't come as easy to me. And this is coming from somebody who did not date in middle school, didn't date in high school, didn't date in college. When I was in high school, I was like, okay, maybe college would be something different. College wasn't anything different. I had really bad luck with crushes. Every single crush that I had in college was just an absolute dickhead. Back then, oh man, I had so many bad times when I got rejected or I wasn't being treated, you know, fairly as a person or as a woman because, you know, people didn't find me necessarily attractive. I'm just kind of going in and lining my brows with my foundation. I think it's the perfect thing to do, especially for the top of your brow. I do it for the bottom as well, but I'm going to go in with concealer and make it lighter so it can be a little bit, you know, clean. But man, did I see some dark days. I mean, I had this one crush my freshman year of college, and he was actually in our friend group. And me, I cannot hide how I feel. But basically, when he found out on his own, or at least got the clue that I liked him, he just started being so mean. I remember this one time where my friend asked me to call him off her phone. He saw my face, and he hung up, just like straight up. Even though we actually needed him for something that day, he saw my face, hung up. I was like, and then there was another situation where my friend was kind of like joking. You know when like you're growing up and people are like, oh, you and this person can hang out, and you person can dating, and your crush just goes like, ew, no, I would never. Yeah, that's basically what happened. Either way, we get over it, we move. I think I was just really annoying back in that time. What 19-year-old is not annoying? All that goes to say, I have not really had the most luck. I wasn't really even focusing on Nigerian men in college for real, even though there was a huge community there. I was kind of like elsewhere, just figuring out people who I was close to. And that's what I ended up liking, people I was close to. Did I still get the ever-waking wake-up call of my life when I started to try and date Nigerian men in college. But dating, especially as like trying to date within your own ethnicity, is kind of harder than you think. Because one thing about it is, I like Nigerian men. I just don't know if they like me. And it's not like a pity thing. It's not like a, oh, but like, you know, that's not true. And it's kind of disappointing sometimes as a Nigerian person, because you want to date a Nigerian person. You want to end up with a Nigerian person. That's usually the goal, especially a first-gen Nigerian American. You want to pass down and have a family that is Nigerian, so you can pass down culture, pass down traditions, keep things going on so things don't get lost. A lot of times it's always the women who feel the pressure of that a lot of the time, in terms of like what they're allowed to do in terms of dating, who they're allowed to see. And don't get me wrong, I actually have been able to date, and I didn't start dating until after I got out of college. I was so confused, because imagine like you have not dated any time in your life, you've never been on a date, and all of a sudden at the age of 21, boom, it comes at you. All these men are coming at you, all these people are coming at you, and you got to be able to discern whether this is for real or this is for fake. And when you have trauma, that is not easy to do as well. The first guy I ever went on a date with wasn't even black. He was Latino. And he was actually pretty sweet. He was actually a pretty cool guy. And he really did give me a good experience, so I definitely am always thankful for that person in my life. He was the first person to take me out, and I remember being so nervous, calling my friend like, what do I do? Like, I had to be coached through the entire thing, because I just did not know what I was doing. She literally would have to coach me through text messages that I had to send back, or ways to flirt. I'm a very straightforward woman, so whenever I want something, I'll just say it straight up. But apparently in the world of dating, you can't do that as a woman. You have to like be mysterious and be coy, and you have to like manipulate things a little bit. No, like you can't ask for what you truly want. You have to manipulate it. And I was just like, so what can I get done around here? But at least I'm glad that I did it at that age, because I feel like I was definitely not mature enough to do it when I was like 18, 19. Being 21 and finally starting dating where I have like, you know, standards, I've been able to actually grow as a person and become someone who's well aware of what situation she's entering and what I will put up with and not put up with. I think it was definitely a reason, and it was a good reason, the timing that I had in terms of dating. My brows are so glossy. They're just like, you grown. You can do what you want. Who's gonna come and beat you? Nobody. You see all these people on the internet talking about, oh, high value man, high value this. Shut up. How about that? Shut up. Get a fucking job. I'm so sorry, but to sit on the internet and talk about high value men, high value this. High value men or high value women do not talk about being high value. They don't go on the internet and try to teach people how to be that. They don't go on the internet and say, oh, I'm a high value man, or I need a high value man. Shut up. Just shut up. Just shut up. Live your life. Go outside. Go find people that you like. Not just attracted to, you like, and you can actually build a partnership with and build a relationship with. You can have your own standards. I'm not saying that you can't have standards. Have standards. But please do not come on here talking about I'm an alpha male, I'm an alpha this, da, da, da. Shut the fuck up. Please. Oh my dear God. It annoys the shit out of me when I hear men talk like that. You're literally shooting yourself in the foot if you are going to subscribe to those kind of things and subscribe to those kind of ideals that are being pushed to you on the internet. And it's so annoying. People on TikTok or people on social media will be like, well, you gotta go out, you gotta have fun. This is Atlanta. Everybody's taken. I'm so sorry. Everybody's taken. You can go to as many bars and as many, clubs as you want. You can go to Avantgarde. You can go to Dive Bar. You can go to fucking Every. You can go to fucking Lost Dog. You can go to VODs. I'm telling you, Cameo. I'm telling you, they are taken. They're inside with their girlfriend or with their situationships, and they are not coming out. I'm going in with my Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush foundation. It's literally the best foundation that I have. It's literally a perfect match, and it's literally something that I completely adore, and it gives such a good finish, especially if you like the airbrushy Instagram filter kind of look. I don't know what you think that you're gonna find, but you're definitely not finding it You're not gonna find it outside. I'm so sorry. And there's times when you do get lucky. Like, no, I'm serious. There's times where you do get lucky. Like, I got lucky. I think so. I think I did get lucky, and at one point it kind of went to shit. But because it kind of is what happened. So I went to rock steady with some friends the other day, and we were about to leave. We were having fun though. We were about to leave. We were about to go. All of a sudden, this guy just he just swoops right in front of me. He was like, "You look very beautiful tonight," and I'm like, "Where the fuck did you come from?" And he's Haitian, so we're doing compa out of nowhere. I'm just like, compa out of nowhere is crazy. Sorry, I have to take off my rag because if I'm gonna do this, I want to make sure I don't look stupid. But I did get to turn around and look at him, and he was cute, so it wasn't a problem anymore. We exchanged numbers, and he actually does text me like immediately, right? And he's cool, don't get me wrong. I have a date with him coming up soon. After like one day of talking, just like one day, like 1 or 2 days of talking, he's already showing his ass. We were supposed to go out today, but he said that his birthday was yesterday on the 20th. And his friends want to do like a little like surprise thing, so they asked him to be free on Saturday. I said, okay, cool. It's not a surprise if you know about it though. I'm just saying, it's not a surprise if you know about it. So we just keep on texting, we keep on flirting and stuff like that. And he is just showing his ass. I was like, oh, are you a Capricorn? Because I try to hold myself back from asking you, but I have to because that's important for me. It's fun for me to ask if like people's signs, but men take the fun out of it. I don't know why. When I asked him, are you a Capricorn? He's like, no, I'm actually an Aquarius, but you should run since that's how women choose their men these days. And I was like, men take the fun out of everything. Like, just have fun. No one told you to now become a crystal beaded Erica Badu lover Andre 3000 kind of nigga. No one ever said that. All I said was just, are you a Capricorn? Answer the question and go home. I don't care. I'm gonna set my concealer for a second. But literally, all I asked him was like, are you a Capricorn? And he comes up with that snappy ass, sassy ass response. You know what? Strike one. Strike one. I let him know that I'm a Leo. He's like, oh, well, this and that. You know, like, you can't run me, da-da-da-da. I'm like, oh, God, relax. I was texting him during one of my classes. I was just like, oh, you know, I'm busy because, you know, I'm in school, but I guess I can make time for you. Now, I don't know if he was joking. I have no idea if he was joking, but he texted me back. He's like, oh, you're a smart girl, right? You probably don't guess on your exams, so you shouldn't guess on me. So you won't be guessing. You will do it. I was like, relax. Relax. Like, who are you pushing up on? Who are you getting bugged with? Because it's not me. Now I'm over here like, are you going to reschedule the date? Because I'm not about to do it. If you want to go out with me, because you want to go out with me, you want to take me out, I'm not taking charge on that. So I literally asked him, you know, like, it depends on when you schedule the date, right? And he's like, you know, yeah, I'll let you know. It probably won't be that Palo Santo place you were talking about because I looked at the reviews and they were talking about $100 per meal. Be so fucking for real. Be so expeditiously for real. I used to work as a hostess at a buckhead restaurant. I know fine dining. I know fine dining restaurants. You're not spending that much money unless you get at least 2 courses. So, trying to cheat me out on the first date? That's crazy. Let me not forget to say that I recommended that we go to Palo Santo because at first he told me he was going to take me to Slush Crush Caribbean Saturday.
With the long pause.
It's the long pause I needed for the dramatic effect. I like dancing, don't get me wrong, but I don't do that for the first date. So I'm like, okay, cool, let's go to Palo Santo because they're just open, right? And it's just like it's a new place, which we're going to today, which is important to remember that. It was so funny just like hearing him like talk about how like $100 for a date is too expensive, and I was like, I don't know.
Me, I don't believe in marriage for better for worse. So I want to associate myself with for better. Once it shifts to worse, that belongs to somebody else, not me.
I'm not saying because I'm a gold digger or I'm just like, oh, you have to have money to be with me, but like the last guy I dated didn't even let me see the bill whenever we went out. And I have a father who's still alive. If my daddy can do it, and the last guy I dated can do it, and if I can do it for myself, why are you here?
See, if you don't get money, no come there. If you don't get money, no come there. No come there.
Listen, I would never, and I mean never, expect anything out of anyone else that I could not do for myself or I had not had done for me. Knowing that the last guy that I dated and then my dad did that when I was growing up, and then I can do that for myself because I'm doing that for myself tonight. It's kind of like, huh, even though I'm not seriously considering you as a boyfriend or seriously considering you as a partner, what exactly are you here for? Because if it's just to punch, it's not here. There's no punching over here at all. That's literally what you deal with. You deal with people who are either one, not respecting of your time, not respecting of your values. And that's the one thing I'll always say, stick to your values, stick to what works for you, because these men will have you out here looking stupid. They'll have you out here looking stupid because they think that you need a man, and you don't. I know I don't. Shit, I'm in grad school, I'm getting my master's degree. I really am not like itching for a man for real, especially if I'm going to medical school. I'm not itching for a man. I'm just trying to have fun because I'm young, I'm hot, and I'm living in Atlanta, so I'm going to go do it. I'm going to date, as I should. I'm also using my Fenty Beauty Mocha Mommy bronzer, literally my favorite bronzer in the entire world. This is what we're going to be using to give that bronzy look that we were talking about. But as long as you know that yourself, that you want certain qualities out of a person, and you're going to be accountable for the experiences that you want, and you're going to be responsible, and you're not going to take any less, man, you are golden. You are literally golden in terms of what you want. That's why I tell my friends all the time, make sure you protect yourself, make sure you're always looking out for things like, you know, for things that you know you wouldn't take. If there are certain things that he does that makes you feel disrespected, call it out. Like me, I should have called out that man's tone because I didn't like it, period. But my friends were like, no, like, he probably was joking. I'm like, joking or not, if I let you slide now, you're gonna think you're gonna say some disrespectful shit to me in the future, and I just gonna let it go. And then you're gonna look at me real crazy when I get crazy for real. I'm not that kind of girl who's like, oh, I just won't say anything just for peace. Like, I will let it be known that I will not tolerate that kind of disrespect. And that's one thing about me that I actually do, you know, like about myself, is that I do express myself and my emotions. If it's something that I feel like is very important, it has to be said, I will make sure it's said. But that's usually just the biggest advice I tell anybody, especially anyone who's younger than me, to go and do in terms of dating. Make sure that you're being respected, make sure you're being protected, and make sure that you protect yourself. Like, know exactly what you want, and make sure that person is doing that for you. Make sure you can reciprocate those things. Reciprocation is deeply important. Just know yourself, know exactly what you're here for, what you're not here for, what you'll stand for, what you won't. And I think you should be golden. I think you should be great after that. And that's all I can say, dating as a 22-year-old in Atlanta. It is hard. You do have to know yourself. You do have to be very careful. You have to know exactly what you want, what you're going for. Because I'm telling you, girl, y'all gonna end up meeting some secret Andrew Tate fans. I'm so serious. Like, they are undercover and they are ready to waste your time and piss you off. I'm telling you. If you don't catch that shit real quick, you're gonna think that you're with an assertive man. Meanwhile, he's a raging misogynist. God forbid. God forbid. I'm going real light with this blush because this ColourPop toffee cake blush can get real pigmented real quick. But it's my favorite. I actually do like this blush because it really does bring a really nice, rosy, cheeky kind of feel to your face. And then one thing I always learn from other people, I think from Jackie Aina, was to put your blush into your, make it get in there into your concealer, and it just makes it look a lot more rosy. She's laughing at me because I said rosy. So putting blush on the nose, rosy, flushed look, very natural, very cute. At the end of the day, we all want companionship. We all want a partner to spend some time with. As part of being human, it's part of the human process. But at the end of the day, I'm not gonna put up with actual disrespect just because I want a man. I cannot see myself doing that. I can't. Sorry. I'm gonna let you speak to me that way because I want a man. You must be out of your mind. You will see real shaggy for this city. I'm telling you. If you fuck around and don't know what you want, you're gonna see some real shaggy for this city. I swear. Shaggy. I thought it was shaggy. Shaggy or shaggy? I've heard shaggy. That is the easiest way for me to put on my lashes, is if I do it like that. Is if I just put the glue on my lash line and then just attach it. Jackie, I failed you. It's not my method. It's just a method that
you use.
yeah, it's the method that I use, and it's the one that I'm comfortable with. Jump scare. Yeah, I know. It does look like I completed a lot of the looks that are in this look. And I did. I did complete the whole makeup look. It's only because my light kept on stop working, and I was like, you know what? I don't have enough time for this. We have to go out. Let me just go ahead and set my face right now. But thank you guys for listening to me jibber jabber this entire time, because I'm probably sure it didn't make a lot of sense. I feel like when I go back and look at all this like video camera footage, I'm not gonna make any sense. Like none.
You made sense to me.
I did? Aw. But this is the look. I'm really happy how it came out.
Okay. That is a
Commentary. I won't put it in.
That's so funny.
Hi. These are the girls that we're going to girls' night with.
Yeah,
this is Vanessa. And then Shivy's over there.
It's like the 5th time y'all met me. Y'all gonna keep seeing me
Y'all gonna keep seeing her
for the rest of her life. So yeah.
period. Anyway, but on to the outfit section. This is the outfit for the night. We're going with this simple black little dress. Obviously because my hair does a lot of the work. My little black bag right here. And the dress is open back. I think I got this dress off of Shein. Yes, I got this dress off of Shein. And I don't know if it's going to be available anymore. I don't know if I can have it linked. Something very classy, very sleek, very black. And we have black mules. It's not full body, but you know, hopefully you guys can see what I'm working with here. And this is what we're going to have for the rest of the night, especially when we go out to Osram's big living room. But you guys will see that in the vlog. We are here with the complete look. I already have my rings on and my little watch. For the scent of the night, I'm probably gonna go with a woody sandalwood. Since the restaurant is definitely like a very like dark, woody, earthy kind of feel, let's go woody sandalwood. In my first vlog, you watch it there, I'm gonna link it right here. But in my first vlog, I said it literally smells like Le Labo Santal 33, and I feel like I smell so good. My goodness, I love it. But I will also be taking pictures while we are at Palo Santo. I'll upload pictures and full body pictures to Instagram. So all that will be there for y'all to view and like. But let me go ahead and sign out of this video with thank you for watching my little chit chat. I really hope that you guys got to have fun and got some pointers from it. If something did resonate with you, definitely comment down below and let me know what resonated with you, and we can start a conversation about that in the comments. Please don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on the notifications so you get notifications every time that I post. And I will see you guys later. Bye.
This vlog, man, it's got like 19 minutes.
Yeah.
Spreading your jacket.
We gotta go.